Hello and welcome back to my channel. So again, you're going to see my face. How amazing is that? So I'm here because our gorgeous Shirley has emailed me with some questions, and you know what, they're really good questions. Like, they're super good questions, so I have to answer them. I needed to do it in person rather than write them, which gave me the idea that if you guys have any questions, then please ask me them and I will answer them. So once a month I'm going to come on with your questions. Whether it be if I pick up a question on any of the videos, or when you leave a comment, or if you've emailed me, yeah, we'll have a question time, or we'll have just like we'll have a crafty podcast, shall we say? So we'll have a little chat. So our lovely Shirley has said sorry, lady is snoring in the corner. She's been reviewing my how many cards, and that's awesome. I'm so glad you're reviewing my how many cards, because I love the fact that you guys love my how many cards, and she has put she adores them. But she's asked, why do you not use an ATG gun? Simple question, I'm lazy. Yeah, sorry, simple answer is I'm lazy. The reason why I have one and I have the tape and everything, but I find it big and clunky, and I find that I mean, I've got control over it, but I just find it's quite big in my hand to do, and I just find that the glue is a lot quicker for me to work. It is as simple as that. Don't get me wrong, I do actually love my ATG gun, but I prefer the glue for the simple reason is it's quicker. That's it. And I'm lazy. I'm a lazy crafter, I'm gonna say. I want to see results there and then. So and yeah, I don't want to be faffing around with like big equipment. So yeah, it's as simple as that. Yeah, simple as that. I'm just lazy. And then she's asked, why do I use Nouveau glue over Collal or UHU glue? So the first thing I'm going to tell you is I've never used Collal glue, but I have heard of it. But the reason why I used to use UHU glue many years ago, but it used to string. It used to just, every time you pushed it and you used it, it just continued coming out, and it annoyed me. It really annoyed me to the point where, yeah, I would swear. Or I would get, like, I constantly had a baby wipe. I think in my very, very early videos, you'll see me using it and having a baby wipe and constantly cleaning the tip. I've been through quite a lot of glue, so I really like the not the diamond dark glue, what's it called? The glitter glue one. Oh, I can't even remember its name. Anyway, I like that one, and I used that for a very long time. Now, I found with that one, it kept getting clogged up. So even with the pin, and I got the pins that didn't rust, but they were still rusting, and it just, yeah. And I was constantly, you know, I would use it for a card, and I would do it and I'd go back and it would be blocked again. I was constantly cleaning the tips of them, the little metal tips. Brilliant glue, absolute brilliant glue, and I really do love it, but it got to be, the maintenance of it was a bit annoying. What I find with the Nouveau glue, very, very little maintenance. The only thing I will say though, so I have the big size, I have the little size. Hate the big size, absolutely hate it. And it's not the glue, it's the bottle. It hurts. It's like it's a thicker plastic. You can't squeeze it as well as the little bottle. So what I've started doing is actually decanting my big bottles into my little bottles. But what I have found is they very rarely clog up. I mean, the amount of times that I've left this with the lid off in my little glue pot, and then it still worked the next day, it has been amazing. I mean, there's still times it gets clogged up, but if I do it right and I unclog it from the inside and go outwards, it stays unclogged. And yeah, it gives me small beads of glue which makes a massive difference because it makes your glue go a lot further. Price point on it isn't too bad. It's $5.99. I think it used to be $4.99. It's much better for $4.99, but yeah, they used to be $5.99. I mean, they are $5.99, sorry. Which isn't too bad. I tend to stock up on them when they've got offers on, so say they've got like 5 for £20, or yeah, or I don't know, 3 for 15 or something. So I tend to buy quite a few at a time, so I never run out, because I actually go through 1.5 of these a week, which sounds like it, which is a lot. But I just prefer it. Seriously, honestly, I love how it comes out. I love that you're not getting piles of glue. It doesn't warp my paper, even though it is water based, because you're only putting thin layers on the paper. It's not warping, it's not seeping through. It's just a really nice glue. You've got the wiggle room to move with it, and it's super quick and easy, and it fits perfectly in my little pot, which was a happy accident. So that's why I use it. I have never used the Kalal. I have used the 3-in-1. I've got Fabri-Tac as well. Hate using this stuff. Again, for the same reason, it's stringy. It's just stringy and messy. Whereas the Nouveau's quite clean and tidy. So yeah, that's why I use my Nouveau glue. And then she's put... on my video from the 4th of July last year, where I did 2 paper pads 12 by 12, you worked in a different way and did all the panels first. She loved that. She loved it, as it means that she could do all the cutting of the panels one night, pop it away, do her day job, and then go back and start again. And she's asked, did you find it interfered with your flow? And I actually remember really well that video, because I remember thinking I'm going to do it in a different style, and I actually quite liked it. The only thing I'm going to say about my process when doing it, yeah, as much as I liked it, I found that it limited what I could do. So it limited, because I did all of my panels, it limited my what I wanted to do on the card. So what I tend to do now is I try and do, when I very first started How Many Cards, I used to do every card different, and now that I work in bigger quantities, that's a bit harder to do. Trying to think up 100 different card designs can be really hard. So now I look at the papers, and if there's a card design that I've got in my head as I'm looking at the papers, and I think, oh, that'll look really nice, you know, I'll do 6 to say 8 of them, and then I'll put them together, and if I really like that design, then I'll go and I'll do something else, but I'll do a little tweak. The thing that I found when I was doing that one, it didn't interfere with my flow. It was just different. It wasn't what I was used to. And I remember at the time asking what you guys thought, and a lot of you said you really enjoyed it as well. And I had planned on doing it again, but I forgot, and time got away with me, and I ended up doing a lot of filming in, so I think I did 5 of my How Many Cards to catch up within a week. So I find that when I'm batch doing my How Many Cards to catch up, so if something, because I think I was poorly, it was just after I was poorly, I find that if I do all the panels first, and if I was to do it for every video and kept to that way, I would get very bored very quickly. That might be a delivery. So yeah, I will be back in a second. Sorry about that. It was actually a cat. It was a cat. So yeah, oh, I know Lady wants out. So I found that if I was to do it that way, it would have limited the, can you see it running? It limited the amount of inspiration in a way. And because from one card I get inspired to try something else or to do something else, and every now and again I come up with a different card design, and I felt with that sort of style, I don't think I could do it for every single video. I think it would have to be like 1 in every 5 videos, because I think it would sort of I don't know, suppress my creativity, if that makes sense. Like I said, loved doing it, and it was something different, but it's definitely not something I could do all the time, because I think I would just end up doing the same over and over again. Now, I do feel at the minute with my How Many Cards series, I am actually doing the same over and over again. I'm going to look her out because it is actually cold. She's at the back door. I don't know if you can see. Oh, she's moved. So yeah, I hope that's answered your question. I am going to do it a couple of times this year, because as you say, there's a lot of you guys that, you know, you have, I'm quite fortunate. This is my job. It doesn't pay very well, but this is my job, and it's something I really love, and I get to do this every day. So I get to sit down and I get to, you know, grab my bits around me and keep it all out, and, you know, go back to it later. And I know that you guys can't do that. Not everybody has something like this. And I wish you all did. I really do wish that you all did, because honestly, it's made such a difference to my life. But yeah, I've forgotten where that was going. I really have. Oh my goodness. So yeah, but yeah, I don't think I could do it all the time. I think because you've mentioned it, and because I remember doing it so well, I think it is something I might do. Because if I remember rightly, I did all the panels, and then I just cut down the panels and I did certain things with them. So yeah, it's definitely something that I would do, but it's definitely not something I would do all the time, because I just think it suppresses my creativity and my yeah, my ability to craft, like to try something within the video. So at the minute, I'm really loving doing the little strips going all wiggly woggly around it's a new word, around the card. So yeah, but I am thinking of changing it up a little, because I've noticed this year I've been doing the same, well, last year I've been doing the same style of cards in every How Many Cards videos. So we're changing it up. I'm due to start filming actually on when next Sunday. So I'm doing the winner on Friday. Might be actually just after this video the winner will be, and then yeah, I'm filming my first How Many Cards, so I'm hoping we can change it up. But I will definitely include more of that style of How Many Cards, because I do think it might actually be beneficial for you guys, and especially because you pointed it out to me. And this is one thing that I loved about her email. You know, asking these questions and pointing certain things out to me makes me think, oh, actually, you know, let's change it up, let's do some different things. So I might do, if I'm only doing one paper pad, I might do every card different again, go back to how it used to be. So yeah, so hopefully we can give you lots of really good inspiration this year and do lots of different styles. So I do hope so. And then finally she said, I've seen hubby build your studio, which is fab. Thank you so much. And I know you have a stash. Yep, I do. But just how many bit boxes do you have, and why are my bits so much nicer than yours? I don't think mine are nicer than yours particularly. I think it's because you're so used to seeing your bit box and your stuff that you get bored of it. So I have several bit boxes. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Right, I'm back. So you asked how many bit boxes. Now this isn't all of them, but this is one set of them. All are filled with lots of ephemera. Now it could be, so for instance, let me just, it could be little felt stickers and animals. So I might take a few of them out. We've got, say, stickers in here. We have some sort of Disney ones. We've got some, you know, other ephemera bits in there. We also have, I've got my dolls, which I'm hoarding, which is why I never see them. We've got bits from kits, and And then I also have bits that I've cut out of pattern paper. So if there's a really gorgeous pattern paper that I like and it's got loads of elements I can fussy cut out of, I sit and I fussy cut it. She's come back. And I sit and I fussy cut it all. Come on, little madam. Anya, you little madam. So yeah, so the reason why I have so much is because when I'm bored I sit and I fussy cut. It's as simple as that. I do have that one, and behind my desk I do have a big like grey box that is filled with ephemera. So I've got bits that were sent to me from Elsie. I've got bits of cardstock now in there to make sure I use. So when I sort of tidy up or when I'm putting things away, stuff that I want to use I put in the grey box. Stuff that I'm not ready to use and I want to keep a bit longer go in a box like this. And then bits that and then I have like tins and things that have certain things in. So when I do my how many cards, every now and again I'll go around my craft room and I'll have a look to see what I have, and I fill a tin up and then I have to use it all. And then when that's done, I'll go back around my craft room and I'll find something else to put it in. And I just basically go through. I even have stuff that I've stamped and I've coloured in ready to go. I mean, these have got the matching. I do actually have the dies to these as well. But I sit and I stamp and I colour in. So I have a load. Like when I say a load, let me see if I can point you around. So this bottom shelf, you've seen a sneak peek, these are next year's kits. This bottom shelf is full of ephemera kits and magazines and things. So this shelf is the shelf where I go to get, so it's like hunky dory kits or Kanban kits or I don't know, stuff that I've bought from Shabby Dabby Doodah, from, oh yeah, just from all over really. Bits that, yeah, I know that I don't want to get rid of because I know I can use it. So that's my first stop. So I literally just go through kits, and when kits are run right down, so I've only maybe got like 1 or 2 sheets and a little bit of die cuts, all those die cuts then go in the bit box. So that's how I keep my bit boxes. Yeah, but I have a lot. I don't get rid of anything. I keep everything. I even have, what's this? So I was doing some crafting. I have a bag full of bits ready to use. That'll sit in the grey box behind me at my desk and I will pull it out. So basically that's what I do. So yeah, I hope, Shirley, I've answered all your questions, and I'm hoping that you guys as well have found these questions interesting and my answers interesting. And if you were thinking the same, I'm hoping that I've managed to answer them. I will do another question and answer session in about a month's time. So if you want anything at all knowing, please do ask me. You can either email me or leave me a question on videos, and I'm just going to pop them down. I'm going to start having face-to-face conversations. So Shirley, thank you so much for your idea of this, even though, yeah, by sending me that email. I'm just going to move that because it looked like it was about to fall off my desk. So yeah, thank you so much for that email. It's such a pleasure. I was going to reply back to it and I thought, no, we're doing face to face. I need to tell her these things. So I hope I've answered them. But yeah, so I will see you guys in another video very soon. Sorry for the interruptions. A lady obviously is a lady. I need to turn. I've noticed if that noise goes off on my Ring doorbell, she gets excited and she thinks there's somebody there. So I need, but if a cat goes past, we've got many cats in this area, it goes off. So yeah, I've just put that on silent. Anyway, I'm rabbiting on now. Again, Shirley, thank you so much. And again, to all of you guys, all my lovely subscribers and everybody watching this, if you're not a subscriber, I would really appreciate yeah, you watching. And also, can I just say very quickly, a huge thank you to the super thanks that I got over Christmas off our lovely Shirley, and also to the buy me a coffee from our lovely Judy. So thank you so much for those. They are very, very much appreciated, and thank you. It really is a good way to support my channel, to help me do videos for you, so thank you. Honestly, you guys, you really didn't have to, but I really, really do appreciate it. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to leave it there, and yeah, until next time, please all do take care, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye.